Whenever you're ready.
Now, I'm sure everyone in here, at one point or another, has given a less than stellar speech. I know I have, that's for sure. And one sticks out more than any other. I'm Jaron Crow, and today I'm going to talk about one of the worst speeches I ever gave and how I would go back and improve upon that speech. The way the speech started was obviously with the introduction. It wasn't very typical introduction I gave. Typically you go up there, you either give a hook, to draw on the audience, try to relate, say your thesis. I decided to do none of that. I went up there, spread my legs, gave a big clap, said, bam! Now that I have your attention, I like to give a speech, which was terrible because it gave me no credibility. They didn't know what the topic was. It was over the 85-86 Boston Celtics and how I thought that they were the best basketball team to ever play the sport of basketball. And with the introduction, it was a rough start. I should have came in, maybe talked about basketball kind of in general, kind of funneled it in, and got specifically to the 85-86 team, and then gave my thesis that they were the best team, and then gave my main points that I would be talking to for the speech. But unfortunately, it's not the way I did things. And then there's the body. And for the body, it was very poorly organized. I was kind of jumping all over the place, bouncing from point to point, and then back to another point, instead of having a structured format. And part of that is because the intro was so bad. If I would have stated my thesis and my main ideas, I would have kind of an umbrella to, a nice format where I go off of. So what I should have done is, with my 3 main points, and I talked about each main point. On top of that, I probably should have used pretty good sources, but my sources were not what you would call reliable. 90% of my speech was based off of Wikipedia, which most teachers and professors would have a stroke when seeing that. So I should have done better research, used better, more credible sources when it comes to sports, and not Wikipedia, where anyone in the world can just put anything on there. So that deducted me a couple more points. And then on the conclusion, it's a nice way to tie everything together, restate your thesis, your main points, kind of tie everything together, and then relate it back to the audience. Once again, I did not do that. I can't, it's my junior high school, so it's like 5 years ago now, and so I can't really think. Can't remember exactly what I said, but I remember I gave a nice wisecrack, which got a laugh at least, and then thank the audience, but nothing to do with the 85-86 Boston Celtics basketball team. So I should have done there, restate that thesis, and kind of funnel myself out, and kind of got more broad, relate it back to the audience, make them feel like they should care about this topic, and once again, I did not do that. Now this speech was definitely the worst I've ever given in my entire life. But luckily, I learned from it, and now, hopefully like I did today, I had the format of what a proper speech should look like. And I have the experiences to learn from that. And hopefully you can take my experience and learn from this, so you guys never have to make the same mistakes that I made. Thank you.